Time now on Sky Sports Radio for Going Greyhounds. For your daily update of the latest news and tips.
It's 14 to 11, and let's go Greyhounds now from Greyhound Racing New South Wales. Liam Tapper. Good morning, Liam.
G'day, Cozzy. How are you going on this Thursday?
Fantastic. What are we doing this morning?
Mate, we're going to, we've actually trying to catch up with Andy Lord. We've got the Gold Bullion and Gold Cups coming up there up at Albion Park on Friday night. So it's going to be a big night of racing up there in Brisbane, and we're really looking forward to it.
Well, Andy's there now.
G'day, Andy. How are you travelling, mate?
Good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Oh, rough but honest. Trying to stay cool on these warm conditions up here in Sydney, mate. Just terms. It's been a big few weeks for her. A strong Melbourne campaign. She went up to Newcastle, took out the cup up there, and then the Group 3 Christmas cheer. Mate, it's been a big few weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, she's done really well. I mean, since she come back from Melbourne, I think the Melbourne stint done her the world of good. She was going good all the time as a stayer, but she'd only just sort of kicked off, and she had a bit of a flat spot there for a little while, but now she's really putting it together now. She just keeps improving a little bit each time she goes around,
No, absolutely. We spoke after the Christmas cheer there at Wentworth Park, and you said that Wentworth Park didn't really suit her. How do you think she's suited up there at Albion Park? Because, mate, that display last week was sensational in the heats.
Yeah, well, she'd never been there, but I thought she'd like Albion Park because she loves Dapto so much. It's a little bit of a tighter circuit that, I don't know what it is. Look, she goes all right at Wenny, but she just hasn't really, gone as good there as she's gone at other tracks, especially first up. Like she won first up at Richmond. She went first up at the Gardens, and Gardens suited her down to the ground. She's a strong railer, and Albion Park obviously did suit her. And
as I said, that was an impressive heat win, the fastest time of the night, and she held off some pretty impressive company in Tornado Tears. You must have been impressed with that run.
Yeah, I was. She copped a couple of bumps and found a way around, and look, she travelled really good going up there. We drove up, we were going to fly, and it was too hot, but to leave her on the tarmac, so we decided to drive, and we probably pulled the right rein there because she just slept all the way there and all the way home, and I was very happy with the run. Couldn't have been happier.
And I imagine there'd be a few parents travelling on school holidays who wouldn't mind if the kids slept all the way while they were travelling.
Well, she slept and I slept, so.
Oh, happy days, mate. Good for you. Perfect. Just on that, she seems to travel fantastically well. Placing, I think it was in all three races down there in Melbourne, and up there, like you said, up to Albion Park. The travel doesn't seem to worry her, does it? Yeah,
it doesn't. And, mate, you get dogs that, look, when you got them air-conditioned vans, once they get used to them, they dive to get in there. They love it. So, we stopped a lot on the way, and we pulled up at Grafton and had 4 or 5 hours there and walked around, and you wouldn't have even known that they'd been anywhere they travelled that good.
Oh, mate, she certainly looked fresh when she jumped out of the boxes the other night, mate. Let's move on to Friday night's final. Now, you look at the field, there's the Hume Cup winner in True Detective, Sydney Cup winner Boom Down on her inside. You've got Bago Bye-Bye there in the pink. What do you make of this final?
Yeah, my only concern's probably Bago Bye-Bye coming across her real quick. He does like to lead, that dog. I think the 1 and the 8, True Detective and him will lead. I think their biggest problem is the last 100. You've got Just Terms and Boom Down, probably 2 of the strongest stayers going around at the moment, So I just think it might be a race in 2 where, as long as she gets away cleanly, I think she's got a massive hope of winning, and I think Boom Down's the same,
Yeah, it's going to be one sensational race. Now, final question, Andy. I know you probably don't want to look too much further than Friday night, but is the summer distance final, is that on the cards, or have you and Jody not really thought that far ahead yet?
Yeah, no, we're going to head that way, and I mean, while all these staying races are on, you've just got to try and, as long as the dogs pull up good, you've sort of got to try and put them in every one because, they're there, and, it's a good time of the year now to have a stayer with all the races coming up. We've sort of mapped out a bit of a plan for her, and as long as she stays sound and keeps going good, we'll try and get in every one of them,
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, Andy, you and Jodie have got her absolutely flying right now. It's a testament to you both, so congratulations, and we wish you all the best up there at Albion Park on Friday night, mate. Congratulations, and thanks for joining us on Going Greyhounds today.
Thanks very much, mate.
Appreciate it, Andy.
Bye.
You there, Liam?
Yes, we're here, Cosy.
Yeah. All right, what else have we got?
Mate, well, first up, there's a few race meetings tomorrow that we just need to give the people, the participants, an update on. As we mentioned yesterday, we're set to experience some extreme weather conditions across parts of New South Wales tomorrow. So there's been a number of changes made to all three race meetings programmed for the day. I'll run through them now. Richmond Greyhounds, it was originally set down as a twilight meeting. That will now run as a day meeting, with the first race scheduled for 11:24am and the last at 2:20pm. The meeting at Wagga, it also was originally a twilight meeting, but that now has been brought forward to a day meeting, with the first set to jump at 9:45. And as this is now a day meet, just a reminder that all scratchings for this meeting will close at 4pm today, that is Thursday. And finally, the Gardens. It was originally set down as a day meeting, but that now has been moved to a twilight slot, with the first race set to jump at 2:49pm and the last at 6:14, Cosy. So as he said, there's a lot of extreme weather conditions, so just trying to take care of the Greyhounds' welfare as best we can.
All right, now have you got some winners for us?
Absolutely, fingers crossed. The dogs.com.au at Maitland today, they've gone with Drink Shoeys in race 3, it's box 8. He's a promising young pup resuming from a short spell, so should present fresh today. Did claim the future stars here in October, running blinding figures over the 400 metres, and certainly should relish the extra trip here at Maitland today. Then Adapto tonight, Zipping Falcon, race 7, box 1. This certainly is a strong betting race, this one, where the boxers, they're going to play a critical role. The dogs.com.au, they've gone with Zipping Falcon, who finished fast, who was a fast finisher at Bulli over a similar trip last Saturday. He should settle close to the speed and be too good for them in the 7th tonight at Dapto. So rounding out Richmond, race 8, box 5. Maitland, race 3, box 8, and Adapto, race 7, box 1.
All right. Good on you, Liam. Have a good day. We'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Cosy. Appreciate it. Take care.